African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation as of March 15, 2025. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. In the Kharkov direction, units of the North Group of Forces inflicted losses on formations of two mechanized brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the areas of the settlements of Volchansk and Lipsy. In the Kharkov region, that the Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 45 servicemen, 4 vehicles, an artillery piece, and a radio-electronic reconnaissance station. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position. Manpower and equipment of the motorized infantry, assault brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, and 2 territorial defense brigades were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Drozhelyabovka, Novosergivka, Chernyshchina, Proletarskoye in the Kharkov region, Grakovka in the Luhansk People's Republic, and Redkadub in the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost more than 255 servicemen, 4 armored combat vehicles, including a U.S.-made Bradley infantry fighting vehicle and an Austrian-made Pinzgauer Vector armored vehicle, 2 pickup trucks, 4 field artillery pieces, and 3 ammunition depots. The units of the Southern Group of troops occupied more advantageous lines and positions. They defeated the formations of 2 mechanized, motorized infantry and airmobile brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the areas of the settlements of Seversk, Serebryanka, Verolyubovka, Konstantinovka, and Artima of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost over 260 servicemen, a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 5 vehicles, a field artillery gun, and a Croatian-made RAK-SA-12 multiple-launch rocket system launcher. 2 electronic warfare stations and an ammunition depot were destroyed. Units of the Center Group of Forces continue to advance deep into the enemy's defenses, inflicting defeat on formations of 2 mechanized Ranger brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, a Marine brigade and a National Guard brigade in the areas of the settlements of Filia in the Dnipropetrovsk region, Petrovskoye, Yudaknoye, Dmitrov, Shevchenko, Krasnoarmysk, and Uspanovka in the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 465 servicemen, 4 armored combat vehicles, including a U.S.-made Bradley infantry fighting vehicle, 8 vehicles, and 3 artillery pieces. Units of the East Group of Forces improved the position along the front line, defeated the formations of 2 mechanized, motorized infantry brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and 3 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Iskra, Zelenigay, Konstantinopol, and Fedorovka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to more than 160 servicemen, 2 armored combat vehicles, 6 cars, and 2 field artillery pieces. Units of the Dnepr Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of 3 coastal defense brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the areas of the settlements of Olgovka, Nikolskoye, and Sadovo in the Kherson region. Up to 80 servicemen and 3 vehicles were destroyed. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the groups of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation inflicted damage on military facilities of the airfield infrastructure, workshops for the production of unmanned aerial vehicles, ammunition depots and logistics, energy facilities that ensure the operation of the military-industrial complex of Ukraine, as well as concentrations of manpower and equipment of the armed formations of the armed forces of Ukraine and foreign mercenaries in 162 districts. The Russian aerospace forces shot down a MiG-29 aircraft of the Ukrainian Air Force in an air battle. Air defense systems shot down 7 JDAM guided aerial bombs and 3 U.S.-made HIMARS multiple launch rockets, as well as 170 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles, 141 of which were outside the Special Military Operations Zone. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the following have been destroyed: 658 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 46,776 unmanned aerial vehicles, 601 anti-aircraft missile system, 22,285 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,527 combat vehicles of multiple launch rocket systems, 22,581 field artillery and mortar guns, 32,902 units of special military vehicles. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.